Building your business, how to make money at a flea market. In this presentation, I will show you 6 useful tips on how to get your flea market business running. So first you'll want to choose your inventory. Decide on what materials you want to sell. These things typically tend to be lightly used items, cheap new items, antiques, or vintage items. Determine on decent prices for your products that will make you profit, but make sure that the prices are discounted enough so that the customers will still purchase them. Comparing some of your used materials with prices that you find online will give you a good idea for what to price those specific items. Next, you'll want to find your market. Choosing the location of your flea market and your booth are probably the most important factors for building your business. Market locations with heavy traffic patterns will always get more customers, such as markets that are located on highways or interstate exits. Researching booth rental prices is important to keep your finances within your budget. After you find your market, you'll want to position your booth. Where you set up your booth, whether temporary or permanent, is vital to your sales. Be sure to observe the customer patterns, including what sections receive the most customers and what booths attract the highest numbers. After these observations, you can then rent a booth in a highly populated area, but near booths that sell similar items to yours. For instance, you do not want a booth selling vintage records and record players set up next to a booth selling fresh fruit, assuming that you are in a diverse flea market. Next comes market days, arriving and setting up. Just like for any kind of business, always give yourself ample time to set up and get prepared before the customers come in. Serious flea market shoppers will arrive as soon as the market opens. Display about 75% of your most appealing items in the most visible positions, still giving yourself a decent inventory that requires some searching by the customers. Even though it may sound counterintuitive, making a customer search for an item that he or she may like is very beneficial and frequently creates returning buyers. After you set up your booth, you'll want to deal with customer service. Always treat customers with a positive attitude, being assistive but not clingy. Do not stalk your customers. They came to your booth to observe your merchandise, not to feel like they're at a car dealership. Customers will haggle, which is normal, so be prepared for a respectful price argument and keep your patience. Do not try to sell or promote random items that your shoppers have shown no interest in, which is not only revolting, but it can distract them from something else that they might want to buy. Finally, you'll want to be dealing with maintaining your business. Once the previous steps are completed, your business should be up and running. Do not be dismayed if you don't immediately make the profit that you're expecting. Businesses take time to build. Stay connected on social media platforms by starting a page for your booth on Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. And now you're pretty much rolling. It's just that simple. Flea market businesses require hardly any amount of money to get started. Revenue made at a flea market booth is made strictly from how much effort you put into your individual business. With these 6 simple steps, you are now aware of how to start your business. So consider opening a flea market booth and get your business running today.